Have you ever stopped to think about how many people around you truly wish you well? The truth is that not everyone who smiles at you is rooting for your success. Some relationships, even those that seem close, may be corroding your self-esteem, draining your energy, and preventing your growth. Recognizing these patterns isn't about judging others, but about protecting your mental health. Today, I'm going to share with you 6 signs of people you should consider distancing yourself from, even if it hurts your heart. Stay until the end because the last sign is the most dangerous and often goes unnoticed. Number 1. People who practice any form of abuse. When someone assaults you with humiliating words, manipulates you psychologically, or uses physical violence, there's no room for doubt. Abuse is never a one-time slip that deserves another chance. It's a pattern of behavior that reveals a deep disrespect for your dignity as a human being. Often the victim feels guilty or believes they can change the abuser through love and patience. But the reality is clear. Someone who truly loves you will never intentionally hurt you. Healthy relationships are built on respect, safety, and care. If you're going through this, know that you deserve to be treated with dignity. Seek help, talk to people you trust, and if necessary, look for professional support to get out of the situation. Number 2, envious people. Pay attention to how people react to your victories. True friends celebrate your achievements as if they were their own. But envious people do exactly the opposite. They minimize your accomplishments, compare everything you do with their own achievements, or get bothered when something good happens to you. Envy is a silent feeling that slowly poisons. These people rarely give you heartfelt compliments, but are always ready to point out your flaws or remind you of past failures. Over time, you start hiding your joys, avoiding sharing good news, and even feeling guilty for being happy. That's not friendship. Genuine connections lift you up, motivate you to grow, and cheer for every step you take toward your dreams. Number 3, self-interested people. You know that type of person who disappears for months, but calls you the moment they need something? These people only reach out when they need money, favors, contacts, or professional help. In conversations, everything revolves around what you can do for them. There's never a sincere question about how you're doing, never a willingness to listen or support you. And when you try to share your problems, they quickly change the subject or make excuses to end the conversation. These people treat relationships like business transactions. You become useful, not valuable. True friendships are built on reciprocity. If you feel used, you probably are. And you deserve people who value you for who you are, not for what you can offer. Number 4, people who take advantage of your kindness. Being generous is an admirable quality, but some people see kindness as weakness. They notice your helpful nature and start deliberately taking advantage of it. They constantly ask for favors, but never return them. They expect you to always give in, always forgive, and always understand. And when you finally set a boundary, they accuse you of being selfish or having changed for the worse. This type of person neither recognizes nor values your efforts. To them, everything you do is an obligation. Over time, you feel exhausted, exploited, and invisible. Remember, kindness doesn't mean accepting disrespect. You can have a generous heart and still protect your peace. Number 5, people who create divisions in the family. Families should be a safe haven, but some people make it a point to sow discord. They gossip about others, twist conversations, create conflicts, and pit family members against each other. They feed on the chaos they create. You notice that after a visit from this person, conflicts appear out of nowhere, and private information you shared ends up distorted in other people's mouths. They always have a different version of the same story depending on whom they're talking to. This behavior isn't innocent. It's calculated manipulation that destroys emotional bonds built over years. Those who sow division aren't concerned with collective well-being. They're feeding their own ego or personal agenda. Protecting family harmony may mean keeping your distance from those who insist on destroying it. Even that person shares your blood. Number 6, People who force you to have the same beliefs. Respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship, and that includes accepting that people think differently. But some people simply can't tolerate opinions that differ from theirs. Whether it's about politics, religion, philosophy, or lifestyle, they treat their convictions as absolute truths that everyone must follow. These people turn every conversation into a heated debate. They judge you for your choices, constantly try to convert you, and make you feel wrong or inferior for thinking differently. There's no room for dialogue, only for sermons. When you express disagreement, the reaction is disproportionate. Insults, distancing, or even threats to end the relationship. That's not love, it's control. Distancing people from your life is never easy, especially when there's history, memories, or family ties involved. But your mental health and peace are worth more than any guilt you might feel. Remember, you're not responsible for fixing anyone, only for protecting your own well-being. Sometimes the greatest act of self-love is knowing when to say no and when to walk away. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these signs have you experienced? And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, share this video. I also invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. I'll see you in the next video.